All right, welcome to County Ice Center. We are here for our final state championship game, winner takes all, after South County won down at Steiner earlier this week.
UCI-North first. Starting on defense, number 88, Blue. Starting on defense, number 50, Hawks. Skating on offense, number 58, Dane Lee. Skating on offense, number 62, Keegan Clark. Also skating on offense, number 77, Jack Wheeler. And the net tonight for UCI-North, number 1, Anderson Schneider. Make some noise for UCI-North. And now we're choosing South County. Starting on defense, number 6, Weinzinger. Starting on defense, number 7, Beaston McDonald. Skating on offense, number 23, Fisher Helen. Skating on offense, number 88, Callis Glenn. Skating on offense, number 92, Rory Glenn. And the net tonight for South County, number 71, Nixon Lee. Make some noise for both of your teams. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, if we can have everybody please rise and remove your caps and hats as we honor our country with the playing of our national anthem. All right, fans, who's ready for some high school championship hockey?
All righty, welcome out. We're about to get set for puck drop here. We had a fantastic game down at Steiner. Even though it was a 6-1 decision in which South County came out with the win, it was a very good game. And Dallas Glenn had a monstrous game. Scored. South County came away with 6 goals, but Glenn with 2 goals and an assist. Just a huge game, and he is certainly the X factor here for South County, and you'll see him on the ice a lot tonight. Number 88 here for South County. He did not play the first game we saw these guys play down in Provo, and that was a 5-3 decision in which UCI-North came out with the win. He played at Steiner in the championship game. It is double elimination. They came away with the win. They won 6-1, and now they have a chance to take state. Winner of this game is state champions. And we're all set to go here for puck drop. Face-off one, Weissenberg throws it forward. Picked up by South County, cross-ice pass for Lees. Lees gains the zone, quick shot on net, goes just wide. That puck is slinging around here. This ice is very good. We were at Acord last night with Mountain Ridge, and that ice torn up a lot more here. I skated here this morning, actually, in Murray, and the ice is very, very smooth. You'll see the puck slide a lot here, especially in the first period as we have fresh ice. Of course, it'll get torn up as we go into the second and third periods. Big hit from Gubler, and he's going to get called for an elbow here. And we got our first power play of the game, and it's going to go to South County. A penalty just 40 seconds in. And South County on the power play here. Glenn will take the spot on the blue line. Set up in that left D position, but playing just one defender in Weisenberg. Weisenberg, the captain for this team, had Glenn on the back door, has to retreat and send it back to the blue line. Glenn is wide open, and it's flagged down here by Anderson Snyder. Snyder played a very good game on Monday, despite a 6-1 loss. And another offensive zone draw here for South County. Drop it back. Glenn here, near side. Nobody on him yet. Tries to pick the top right corner, and a save from Snyder. Rebound picked up along the half wall. Kept in well by the Ice Llamas front door. It bounces around and kept in. Bain gets it back to Glenn. Glenn lost it off his stick. Very unlike him there. And it's launched all the way down the ice here behind Cummings. Cummings trying to get it to Hellman near side. Clark digs at it. Gets it back behind the goal line. It's picked up by Glenn. Glenn will probably skate this the full length of the ice here. Just kidding. He sends it to Weisenberg near side. Nice pass across the middle as he connects with Brody Vest. Vest hits Weisenberg. Glenn will chase into the corner here as it's sent around here by Hawks. Glenn lost it off his stick. Couple unforced errors per se from Glenn early off his twig. We'll see if he can get a handle on the puck possession here. Nice backhand pass across the ice to Evan Bain. Bain ducks the check, looks, cuts through the middle, and a shot goes just short side wide. Bain again on the half wall, stuck in his skates. He throws it back down low, skating into the slot. Shot was blocked. Near side, Boston Vest sends it down low for Glenn. Glenn gets it back to Boston on the half wall. Boston all the way across here. Bain shot off the pad. Glenn was there but just missed it. Up to the blue line. And DeFederico. Excuse me, that was DeFederico that just sent it wide. Now it's back in the other zone here. And South County's going to get called for too many men here. So right after the power play expires, just 3 seconds later, and now UCI-North, right after killing a penalty here, will have a chance for a power play goal. So now it's UCI-North on the man advantage. Clark at the blue line. Waits, puts it on net, looking for a screen in front. And it caught Powell. Powell from the corner. Sends it up on the half wall, trying to chip it out, but well kept in at the blue line. Gubler on the half wall now. Gubler waiting, goes inside and puts it right past Cummings. And UCI-North is on the board first here. Just 22 seconds into the man advantage. What a keep in there at the blue line from Lees. And then Gubler, little fake shot, sells it on the defender, and then puts it short side past Cummings. And Gubler, the captain, Puts UCI North up by 1 here. A power play goal. We talked about this on Monday. South County took 5 penalties, and UCI North was unable to convert. They had a 2-minute 5-on-3 opportunity and were unable to convert on Monday. We talked about that should be something that they discuss at practice, something they should work on, and they've clearly done just that as they score 22 seconds into the man advantage. And that's exactly the kind of coaching that you love to see from Brian Blum. 1-0 Warriors, just over 3 minutes in. Kept in Miche to Gubler. Gubler again from the slot, and a save from Cummings, no rebound. Starting to fill up here inside County Ice Center. We do have 4 refs again since it is a championship game. Always better. Just helps the game flow a little bit quicker. Lees from the slot, and it caught the skate. Good positioning there from Easton McDonald as it goes off his skate and out of play. Another offensive zone draw for Gubler here and the Warriors. Comes out to the point. Gubler again out of the corner. Chips it down low for Clark. Clark on a return pass to Gubler, and it got intercepted. Then one-timer from the point by Miche, and it's cut off by South County. Cross-ice pass up to Glenn. Glenn double-teamed here, dodges a hit. Glenn cutting to the middle. No penalty call. Thought it could have been a hook there. But the refs will let it play on, and Clark will send it deep into the zone. We'll get a neutral zone face-off as Clark send that up into the netting. Referees are discussing where the face-off should be since Clark took the dump in from the blue line. It should be right here at the dot, and that's where they'll keep it. It's Amanda and Boston Vest at the dot. Boston will win it, but all the way back into his own zone. DeFederico will have to chase here as he's ridden by Amanda into the glass. Amanda from the corner had it taken away, chipped off the boards and bringing it down here. Cross-ice pass to Bain, and it just slipped off his stick there. Bain working it below the goal line. Bain tries to go short side, and Snyder able to cover. Face-off one up to the blue line. DeFederico down to the half wall for Bain. Return pass up to the blue line. DeFederico in. Partial screen there on Snyder. He's able to make the save, though, into the corner. And it's chipped out to center ice. Icing is waved off. Tipped off South County. DeFederico behind his own net. Evan Bain through center. Sent all the way down here. And we should get an icing call on the Warriors. Or excuse me, on the Ice Llamas. 11:04 left in the first period. UCI North up 1-0 after a goal. 3:05 in from Jack Gubler on the power play. Picked up off the boards as Weissenberg clears. Delayed offsides here. Plenty of time for them to reset. Weissenberg back into his own zone as he's ridden by Manda. Goes near side and up the boards for Bain. Bain will dump it in behind Snyder here. Picked up again through center. Warriors will chip it. Goes up into the crowd here. Everybody looks to be okay. This is about the only rink that we'll have any high school games at in which there's no netting separating us from the course of play. So definitely have to keep your eye out for pucks, no doubt. Gubler again, another offensive zone draw here with 10:32 to play in the first period. Face off, pops out, it's picked up by McDonald. McDonald tries to sling it, and it's blocked by Gubler. But then McDonald, the second chance opportunities, he pokes it up to Glenn. Glenn tried to get it back to him. McDonald able to dump it into the corner near side. Lee's off the glass and out. And this will go all the way down again for an icing. .10:05 to play here. Only goal comes on the power play, like we talked about Monday. UCI-North with 5 different power play opportunities were unable to capitalize. They went 0 for 5 on the man advantage, and tonight they are 1 for 1. Clearly, that's been cleaned up, and that's going to win or lose the game here for them. So go all the way down again. Another icing call. Lots of whistles here early, just 6 minutes in.
So I feel like, Trevor, tonight teams seem to be a little more evenly balanced ice time in the 2 different zones, and I feel like they both come to play tonight. It's going to be an exciting
Absolutely.
game.
UCI-North looked tired, too, on Monday, much more tired than South County. And I think having Glenn, too, was a huge builder for them. But now I think UCI-North knows what they're up against. And so, like you said, both teams here to play. Sent in again by UCI-North. They ring it around. Nice chip off the glass from Gill. Coming in is Kettles alone, and a shoulder save. That's an A+ stop there from Snyder on the breakaway from Kettles. Breaking into the zone here. Inside, another save from Kettles. Rebound blocked in front by Lees. South County with a couple opportunities here, as this is sent all the way down the ice.
Another foot race.
Yeah, this is not going to be icing. Clark beats it to the goal line. Clark had his stick held, no penalty call. Gubler again keeping the zone there at the blue line. This should go up into, no, it does not go into the netting. Kettles again out of the zone here. Glenn with speed. He can make moves, very good with his hands here. Glenn cuts to his backhand, goes top high. That will go out of play as he sent it over the cage. Really good opportunity there for McKay Kettles on the breakaway, and unable to capitalize. Couple great stops from Snyder. Hellman at the dot along with Gubler.
Yeah, he seems to have settled in this game a little bit more than the last one. He seemed a little rattled.
He definitely, and especially with the 2 early goals we had. One about 10 minutes into the first period, and then he had he had 4 goals on that went in on Snyder. This is on Snyder last game in 4 minutes of play, so definitely rattled him there. Gubler looking backdoor for Lees, and it went through the crease. Shot blocked there. Now down the right wing, 3-on-1 developing here for South County. Shot looking off the pad to Glenn, and Snyder did not get a piece of it. McDonald doing his best to keep the blue line there. And it comes back out to center. Weissenberg will wait and dump it into the far corner. They keep it in the zone. Brody Vest lost it off the skates of Hellman, and it will come back out to center again for Weissenberg. Near side, fanning on it there was Thomas. Lees tried to make a cross-ice pass to Gubler, and it got taken away from behind. Now Thomas with speed down the left wing. Breaking in, he goes to his backhand. Back return pass to the slot for Glenn. Just off his stick. Well kept in there at the blue line by Hellman. Back to the near side for Gubler. Gubler had it taken away by Vest, but then taken to the wall by Gubler. Picked up by Glenn here. Gonna look cross ice. Hits DeFederico. Sharp angle shot, and getting a piece of it there with the left shoulder was Snyder. They cycle it back down in the corner for Glenn. Pass into the slot for Brody Vest. And it just missed his stick. It came out to the neutral zone here. Thomas back near side, off the boards to Glenn. Glenn through center ice. Glenn with speed, nearing the end of his shift here. Doesn't look like he's out of gas yet, though, as he throws the puck on net. We'll get another whistle as Snyder will cover. Just about 10 minutes into the first period here. The only goal coming from Jack Gubler, 3:05 in on the power play. Boston Vest on the offensive zone draw for South County now. It's one back, cutting near side on the half wall is Bain. A little too much sauce on that pass to the slot. Trying to chip it out of the zone. They finally do. But it's stolen away. Boston Vest back into his own zone to get it here. Vest behind his own cage. Sent up the wall to Holman. Holman tries to chip it out. Parkey all the way into the zone here. Kept in by Powell. Great job there along the half wall using his body. Sharp angle shot, and Cummings got a piece of it. Miche steps in, sends one wide. Puck rings around near side. Bain trying to get it out of the zone. Could not. Holman again will chase far side. Trying to get it off the boards and out. He finally does. Boston Vest will try and dump and change. Fanned on it here. They cut in. They keep it into the blue line there. Great keep by Olsen. Back to the goal line for Evan Bain. Into the slot and just through the skates of Boston Vest. This is chipped off the wall and into the zone here.
UCI took that opportunity to make full line change on both their defense and offensive lines there.
And Bain has still been out here. You'll see South County, they take long shifts, and it can burn them, especially like you said, if UCI is able to get a full line change and South County gets caught in their own zone. UCI is going to get a lot of opportunities here, especially if they keep holding the blue line. Shot just high of Cummings. Clark out of the corner. Boston Vest off the boards again, chasing. He's been out there probably a little over 2 minutes now. As it's sent around too far for Lees. It'll get picked up by Weissenberg. Weissenberg to his counterpart. This is going to go all the way down for icing. And we'll get another whistle here. 4:45 to play in the first period. Snyder's been playing much better tonight. A couple A+ saves early. That will surely keep his team going here. Snyder was actually pulled after 5 goals. It was after the 4 in 4 minutes in the second period, leading them to put in Charlie Johnston. Glenn's shot goes wide here. It bounces out into the slot. Now it's picked up by Lees. Lees, a great feed to Clark. Clark in, shot, score! Keegan Clark makes it 2-0 for the Warriors. What a great
here, the
feed from Lees.
Fell down on it, on that, left him wide open.
Right at center ice. And then McDonald got caught, couldn't turn around quick enough. And Clark beats Cummings top right corner with 4:25 remaining in the first period. Glenn through the slot, trying to take a shot, and it was blocked by Blum.
Good keep in there at the blue line.
Dane Lees picks up the primary assist. That's his second primary assist of the evening. Shot saved there by Cummings on sharp angle shot from Clark. Sorry about the internet connectivity issues here. Unfortunately, we're on a wireless connection. I spent about 3 hours with the county today trying to figure out a way to get a wired connection. We had it at Acord, we've had it at Steiner, and they don't have one set up here yet at County, unfortunately, and so we're forced to go wireless, and it occasionally drops out, and we'll lose the feed for a few seconds. 2-0 here, 2.5 minutes to play in the first period. This puck is stuck. Wow, I have not seen that before. Clark had that stuck in his skate, in the bottom of his skate. It was wedged in there. Wow, we'll get a whistle. And South County will get an offensive zone draw here. Shot goes wide of Snyder. Picked up on the near side. Powell trying to clear the zone. McDonald unable to keep the blue line. This will not be icing here as Weisenberg chases it down into the zone. Weisenberg pressured by Lees. Out of the corner comes Clark. Centering pass, well read. They tried to get it out of the zone, but kept it at the blue line and dumped in by Blum. Clark out of the corner. Had the goal to put UCI up 2-0. Evan Bain down the right wing. Tries to go around Blum, near side. McDonald on the blue line. He sends it all the way around. Gubler will get an easy exit pass here on the breakout. He'll wait though. No one goes for a line change. Chipped off by Lees. Lees had it taken away by Boston Vest. And then Lees lays the body. Comes out off the glass. Clark able to lift the stick of Weisenberg. Now Clark cutting in, and great defense there from McDonald. McDonald got beat on that breakaway goal from Clark earlier. Was not going to fall for anything there.
That was a great centering pass right through the middle.
Shot from Boston. Oh, that goes off the left post. Boston Vest with a great opportunity at Snyder beat, and Snyder over here. He's giving a little rub to his post there. Flurry style. He says, thank you very much. Keeps it a 2-0 game here.
That was about as close as you can come and not score a goal there.
I thought it went in far side and hit the bottom side of the net and came out quickly, but the referee was right on the goal line. Again, another reason we love to have 4 refs here, because when there's only 2, you're making a call from pretty far away. Glenn to the slot. Oh, and Snyder, a great play there to use his stick and poke it out of the way. We got a penalty upcoming here, and UCI is going to go to the power play. And Glenn is headed to the box for a cross check here. And he knows it too.
South County had some good pressure there the last 15 or so seconds, but unfortunately resulting in a penalty there. That's going to hurt them here going into second period.
Yeah, absolutely. If the problem with this actually is you've got 31 seconds of ice time here, which allows your number 1 unit to stay on the ice now. Then you virtually get a timeout at the quick break that we have, which then allows UCI to set up the power play even more. And your number 1 unit has fresh legs. Even though it is a minute or 2 break, still better than nothing here as Hellman tries to get it into the zone. Hellman comes away with it and then taken out from behind there by Wyatt Anderson. Brody Vest will bring it out of the zone with 1 second left in the period. And that'll take us to the end of the first. 2-0 for UCI.
Same token, if they can kill off this penalty going into the second period, it might get them some momentum to turn it around a little bit here.
All you need is a quick goal. They could easily, I would not be surprised if the discussion at the South County bench, first of all, you can't take penalties, but second of all, you have Glenn in the box, so if you're in your own zone and you have good enough timing that you can get the puck as the power play is expiring for UCI, I'm sure that's the discussion. Say, hey, keep your head up. Don't just send it down the ice. Check if the penalty's done. If it's expiring, see if you can get Glenn on a breakaway pass out of the box. That could surely get the offense going.
And if you're UCI North, you just want to keep the pressure up, right?
Absolutely. Snyder's been very good tonight, especially after a rough game on Monday.
I think he's only given up one rebound. Other than that, he's pretty much frozen the puck every time it's come in.
And he got beaten once, went off the left post. Technically not a shot on goal, unfortunately, for South County. That's the one thing we love about Steiner. All the shots on goal are on the board. We're not keeping ours statted here. Minute 29 left here on the power play, but like we talked about, fresh legs for the #1 unit here for UCI. But again, fresh legs for South County on the penalty kill.
Nice to have a little bit of a break if you're the penalty killers, right?
Absolutely. Glenn is in the box. He'll have a longer break here. And like we said, a chance out of the box if South County can time that correctly. All you have to do is kind of be aware of the clock. Even if you get it with 5 seconds left, take a turn, protect the puck a little bit, and see if you can send away Glenn. All right. Ready to go here as we start the second period. This is dumped down, but into the South County bench, and that's one thing you don't want to do if you're on the kill, is send it out of play. As you see UCI having a little break here at center ice to set something up. Gubler is at the dot here. He's been strong at the dot. As he wins another faceoff here, Powell sends it back to Clark. Now Lee's back to Clark. Clark will send it in here. Picked up. Gubler able to keep it in on the half wall. Brody Vest helped him keep the zone there. And then Cummings with another great save on Gubler. Sent all the way down. So go on net to Snyder. Either way, no icing. 55 seconds left on the man advantage now. Clark with speed. Clark taking it down the right wing. Clark looking for a centering feed. Does. Goes into the slot. Oh, what a save there with the right pad from Cummings.
It was a great feed into the middle there.
Just off the right toe of Cummings. Gubler with it now. 30 seconds left on the man up. Gubler slings it far side right over the stick of Clark. He's able to pick it back up. Sends it to the blue line for Gubler. Gubler sends it below the goal line. Powell out of gas. Chipped out of the zone by Weissenberg. Weissenberg will pick it up, put it off the glass again, and all the way down. 10 seconds remain on the man advantage. Far side for Gubler. Powell's out of gas here. He'll drop it back for Elise. Long shifts here, though.
Back to even strength.
South County trying to clear the zone here. Powell doing a good job of keeping it in at the half wall. Now Boston Vest, down the right wing. Boston, routine stick save there for Snyder. Not a lot of juice on that, just looking for a rebound, but Snyder will send it to the corner. DiFederico from the blue line. That goes wide. Glenn on the near wall. Glenn taken to the boards by Gubler, but comes away with it. Glenn dingles into the slot. Oh, and then the save from Snyder.
Once again, no rebound.
Save. Again, exactly. Nothing there. If there's a rebound there, Glenn's putting that right back in the net. And that's clearly the top two things that have changed here tonight. No rebounds from Snyder, and then goals. Backdoor save. Shot goes wide. Boston out of the corner. Excuse me, this is Glenn. Glenn on a return pass. Easy save there. Blum will send it around. DeFederico keeps the blue line. Gets it down to Glenn, just slipped off his stick. Glenn dangles in again, goes backhand, glove save, rebound. Pops back out to Glenn on the far side. Glenn again, still with the puck here. Dangles at the blue line, goes in, sends it over the half wall for DeFederico. Rebound off the right pad, comes out to the blue line. Thomas keeps it in, sends it off the wall. Lots of offensive zone time here for South County. Soto ridden to the boards by Hellman. He'll chip it in. Glenn ducks a hit. Glenn again waiting. Drops it back for DeFederico. Return pass for Glenn. Goal line. Backdoor. Oh, what a chance there for Boston Vest. Just couldn't get his stick on it. Out to the blue line again for Thomas. Boston down low for Evan Bain. Bain looking, tried to go high over the shoulder of Snyder. Glenn again below the goal line. Return pass to Boston. Boston into the slot. Oh, blocked by Evan Bain. Looked like it would have gone high blocker and over Snyder. This is no icing as it goes all the way down to Cummings. Thomas will have to chase here. Thomas goes down hard. Glenn here near side, still on the ice. Has not gone to the bench for a change yet. Gets a return pass and lost it. And Boston Vest back the other way. Vest back to Glenn. Return pass for Boston. Boston Vest in. Oh, tried to go far side. A beautiful blocker save there. Snyder's been very good here. Still 2-0. Into the slot. Weissenberg left pad save from Snyder as he comes up big. Gubler able to clear the zone here. Gubler sends it in. Oh, my goodness. It caught in the skates of Cummings. Took about the perfect bounce off the backboards. Beautiful pad save, Cummings. It comes up with another one as it comes into the slot and
Chaos
cleared
in front
away.
of the net.
Wow, Cummings did not think, he thought that was going to hit the back of the net. So did I. Got caught in his skates. He's lucky that didn't go off his skate and into the goal. That would have been a tough third goal to take. Shot goes high, picked up by Clark, tries to put it in front of the goal. Hellman now. Out to Glenn. Glenn, I don't think he thought it was coming through to him. It's dumped in again. This will be on net, no icing. This will be icing on South County. With 10:45 to play in the second and another offensive zone draw. Gubler, another offensive zone draw. That faceoff goes to the half wall. Clark able to get it. Clark gets hit hard. Breakout goes to McDonald.
They're letting him play.
McDonald down the left wing, cutting inside, and just sent it wide. And Clark's still down here. Man, we cannot see. That would be a huge loss. We cannot even see Clark. I just assumed he got up, but he is in pain here.
He was taken hard into the boards there.
You cut in. You said they were letting them play, and they were. I definitely could have been a penalty, probably a hit from behind, maybe. They're certainly letting them play, and South County is taking advantage of that, hitting big. So it's going to be a physical game. It has to be. It's a championship game, but you hate to see somebody get hurt like that. So Clark goes to the bench, and he seemed to be favoring his left leg there. Glenn off the face-off goal line, sends it in front, and it comes back out to the blue line for McDonald. Back to the goal line, penalty on the way here. And now South County is going to get a man advantage as Gubler is going to get called for his second penalty of the night.
Looks like high sticking.
And it is. You rarely see that called, especially here at a high school level. Puck goes down. Glenn picks it up here. Glenn, cross-ice pass for Weissenberg. Weissenberg able to hit Brody Vest right on the tape. Brody cuts down the right wing. Brody behind the net, cutting back around. Puck still on his stick here. Leaves it for Glenn. Glenn slings it down low for Evan Bain. He lost it into the corner. He'll chase it now. Bain up to the blue line for Weissenberg. Weissenberg keeps it in, sends it far dot for Glenn. Glenn shot, no rebound.
Again, he's playing so well tonight.
Especially after how many rebounds he's giving up on Monday. Certainly came to play tonight. Anderson Snyder coming up big, 32 seconds into the man advantage. And if you're South County, this is where you need to score a goal about halfway through the game with the man advantage. They're unable to keep the zone here, but they touch up, and Bain breaks it in. Bain looking to the middle. He cuts behind the net here, waiting for a better look. He sends it up to the blue line for Glenn. Glenn now, half wall for Bain. Bain looking on the return pass, but lost it off his stick. Now Bain behind the net, looking into the slot, and it just slipped off the stick of Weisenberg. Now Lees comes the other way. Lees from deep hits the skates of Brody Vest.
Vest thought for a minute. He almost stepped up and tried to challenge that and then thought different. Made the right play there.
Definitely looked for the hit. And we're going to have a penalty behind the play, and I mean, that's just a stupid penalty right there. A slashing call on Brixton goal, I believe, is in the box. He was in a battle with Lees behind the play. Lees was kind of chopping at him, and referee just kind of let him play a little bit, and then goal hit him from behind pretty good with a slash, and they're not going to let him do that. So that negates the power play, and we'll play 4-on-4 for 46 seconds. Then UCI-North will have another man advantage, though short. It is another one.
2-on-1.
Boston over to Glenn. Glenn shoots, scores! We are at a one-goal game now. 9 seconds into 4-on-4. Boston Vest across the ice. Glenn back to his forehand and sends it top right corner. What a beautiful goal from Dallas Glenn. And UCI-North only a one-goal lead now.
We'll see if UCI can get one back here. Still on the penalty on the power play, right?
We had just said that that South County had lost their opportunity on the power play by getting a penalty, but Glenn says, whatever with the penalty. We'll take 4-on-4, and he scores 9 seconds into 4-on-4. Powell from his own zone here. Sent all the way down, picked up by Olsen. Olsen cross ice to Holman. Holman slings it up to Boston Vest. Boston waiting. Boston to the slot. Cut off. Boston will get it back here on the half wall. Sends it across. Easy takeaway there. This will be icing, because we're still at 4-on-4 here.
Icing. UCI icing.
So we have 6 more seconds of 4-on-4 play.
And then UCI will try to get another goal, get their 2-goal lead back. They'll have a minute 14 of power play time. Holman takes it in, but Soto able to chip it off the glass and out here. So now South County is on the kill here. Holman will dump it in. Only so far though as Soto picks it up. Picked up by Glenn. Glenn, that's an early whistle. Glenn did not cross the blue line there. He's trying to plead his case.
Crowd not happy about that call.
The puck was on the blue line, but it's not offsides until it crosses the blue line, which it had not done, because he recognized that Boston was still offsides, and he would have been good. He only needed to delay about a half second or so. Holman now from his own zone. Lees along the near wall. Lees cutting to the middle. Good stick there from Holman. Backdoor chance. Cummings seals down the pad. It comes out to the slot, though, and it's picked up by Glenn. Glenn with speed again here on the penalty kill. Glenn down the right wing. Shot, sharp angle. Olsen deciding whether or not to play up on Lees. Trying to clear the zone, but unable. Gubler with a great keep in at the blue line. Another 15 seconds on the man advantage for UCI. Soto behind the net, pressured well. Trying to clear it again. It's Gubler keeping it in at the dot. His shot was blocked. Getting a piece of it was Boston Vest. Puck is cut off here. Back to even strength. Bain is out of the box. Boston hits Evan Bain. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look at that. That was close.
I think it was barely over the line. He was barely over when that puck crossed.
Boston Vest picks up the puck here. Gets it to Evan Bain. Ooh, that is tight. That is really, really close.
Head linesman agreed with the line judge there. Unfortunate break.
That was a great opportunity for Evan Bain. Or excuse me, I think it was Brixton goal, actually. That's my bad. Out of the box on that. Wow. Brody up to Brixton goal. Goal touching it in was Hellman. Near side for Powell. Powell chips it out to Manda. Great play off the half wall to get the breakout there.
Sends it around.
Back below the goal line to get picked up by Brody Vest. Vest pressured, recognizes, sends it to the weak side. Evan Bain now through center. Bain down the right wing. Bain cutting to the slot. Shot goes top right, high. Behind the net. Brixton goal. Oh, backdoor. Another chance. What a save there from Snyder with the left pad. And we're going to have a penalty here on South County. And Powell let's see what we got here.
There was some extracurricular after the initial penalty.
So the initial call was a roughing.
I think there were 2 roughs and then a cross check in the back. You've got 2 UCI guys in the box.
Well, let's see what we got here. The initial referee signaled 5-on-5. You heard the first 2 calls, and then Brett Fuller came in, the other referee here, and we missed what all he said was, I got 17, and then we missed what he said after that. So it's coincidental minors for roughing. Those will cancel out, but then the secondary penalty. Glenn sends it in. Send it top right corner high.
Jack Miche, 2 minutes for crouch check. South County penalty, number 23, Fisher Hellman, 2 minutes for roughing. All penalties coming in 6:02 in the second period.
Behind the goal line here is McDonald. He sends it up the blue line for Weissenberg. Power play here for South County as Miche picked up a cross-checking call after the scrum at center ice. This is sent down by UCI. Minute 13 left on the man advantage here.
Wise clearing there. Buy him some time, relieve the pressure.
Dumped in, McDonald chases, hooked down by Gubler, and this is gonna be another penalty. Glenn should just give them the puck here. Weissenberg near side, and put it off the pad of Snyder. We are tied up here. We will still have 52 seconds on the power play. Miche is coming out of the box, but he will have to stay in there because of the delayed penalty. Weissenberg near side, looking for the tip in for, oh, it may have gotten tipped in by McDonald. We'll see what the call is here on the ice, but either way, it is a second goal and we are tied up at 2. Miche is okay. I thought it was the delayed penalty that came off. So there's a discussion happening about the penalties here. So Gubler picked up the hooking call. That's his 3rd penalty of the game here.
UCI penalty, assessment number 77, Jack Gubler, 2 minutes for hooking. Penalty comes up 4:53 in the second period.
So
UCI's got 5 guys on the ice. They got to get somebody off. There they go.
So Gubler's delayed penalty, I thought that came off the board and Miche stayed in the box. Miche comes out of the box and South County gets another power play here for a full 2 minutes. And we are tied up at 2 after a wild sequence from South County. McDonald is credited the goal. That was an incredible pass from Weissenberg. As McDonald tipped that in, I thought it went off the pad of Snyder, and then in the goal, it was tipped in by McDonald. And just a beautifully set up play. And as well as UCI was playing to start this game, the penalties are now starting to hurt them here. A power play goal from McDonald, assisted by Weissenberg. Glenn down the... Holman dumps it down low. I apologize. The internet is just, again, we tried so hard to get a wired connection here like we do at Steiner. And the wireless just tends to drop out. Backdoor and a goal! What an assist there from Brody Vest. He hits his brother, or excuse me, from Boston. He finds Brody on the back door. And it is a 3-2 lead. Boston backdoor right to Brody and puts it up and past Snyder.
There was nothing Snyder could do there. He
tried his best too. He almost saved it. And so it is another power play goal for South County. Boston Vest. Bain down the side and hits the outside of the net there. I mean, South County's just got all the momentum right now.
Yeah.
Brody Vest slings it over to Hellman. He keeps it in. Back in front, and another goal! South County is raining down goals. It's Boston Vest this time from in front. Initial shot goes into the corner. It's kept in by Bain below the goal line, and then a heads-up play to send it in front for Boston Vest, and he buries it 5-hole past Snyder. It is 4-2 here after 2 quick goals from South County. Lee's pad save from Cummings pops out into the slot.
Great shot on goal there. Trying to change the momentum here. Wisely frozen.
Snyder will cover here and try and slow things down as much as he can. That's 3 goals in a minute 50 from South County. Just absolute onslaught there, and they've got a 4-2 lead now with 2:44 left in the second period. Down the right wing comes Clark. Clark looking to a centering pass. Clark gets it back on the near side.
Good to see him back out on the ice.
Down low, Weissenberg should have gotten called for a slash there, but no penalty. Gubler at the blue line. Tried to put it on goal, and it was blocked in front. Kettles now out of the corner here. Kettles near side, and they send it out for Anderson, who's at neutral ice for the Warriors. He'll dump it in here. UCI not sure what hit him here. Again, 3 goals in a minute 50 for South County. Bain working it on the near far side. Kettles down the left wing now. Kettles with Glenn. Kettles feeds, and it hit the stick of Hawks. Beautiful play there with his stick. If that pass hits Glenn, it's a wide open net on the back door. Clark through center from Gubler. Clark driving in, sends it far side and just past Cummings.
That just missed wide.
Gubler again keeping the blue line. Toe drags through, lost the puck.
Keep it in. Oh, good try.
Anderson unable to keep the blue line. Glenn will pick it up now and take it behind his own net. Plenty of time here. Glenn's pass is tipped. Hellman touches it up to Glenn. Glenn stick check, but just briefly as he comes in with speed. Glenn into the slot, lost it, back for Vest. Hellman shot, blocker save from Snyder. Brody in the corner, bodied up by Lees, and sent all the way down for icing with a minute 1 to play in the second period.
It allows them to get a change here. Hopefully they can bring the momentum back here for the last minute of the second period. They need to get one here. It'd be a great way to start the third period, only down 1 goal.
One minute remaining to play in the second period. 1 minute.
Shot in, loose in front, and it's taken out. Comes back out to center for DiFederico. Near side for Brixton goal. Goal had it taken away from behind by Powell. Back out to DiFederico. Through center, Powell tips it. Bodies fly at center ice. DiFederico tried to get it forward to Ernest. Brixton goal with a nice stick there. Near side, DiFederico had to slide off his stick again. He'll just dump it in at this point. 20 seconds to play, second period. Bodied up down low by Ernest was Miche. Up to the blue line. Thomas, time expiring, shot goes wide. 5 seconds left in the second. DiFederico will just dump it below the goal line. Ernest picks it up, and time will expire.
What a second period.
A 4-2 lead. 4 goals from South County in a matter of 5 minutes. And UCI goes from up 2 to down 2 in a matter of minutes. We'll be right back. Face off, tipped up. High sticking waved off. McDonald behind the net here. Third period underway here. Anderson with it. Anderson able to get it across the blue line, and a blocker save from Cummings. Brought in now by Boston Vest. Boston dangles. Puck goes wide of Snyder. Puck is kept in by McDonald. Now picked up. Bain. Cross-ice pass for Boston Vest. Boston able to at least dump it back in here. Anderson from behind his net leaves off the half wall to Gubler. Gubler through center ice. Tried to get it out. McDonald able to chip it off the glass to center ice here. Boston Vest doing his best to try and steal the puck there. UCI scored 2 goals in the first 11 minutes, and then after that, it's been all South County. They picked up momentum to start the second period and then scored 4 goals in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you can really tell. It just seems like South County came out just slow, and UCI was on fire, and that's just totally changed.
Glenn dangles through the slot, lost it off his stick, and chases into the corner. He'll cycle it back down low. Picked up by Hellman. Hellman lost it off his stick. Miche with pressure here. Stuck in his skates. He'll clear it out to center. Taken away by Manda. Manda in, dangles through the slot, backhand, and lost it off his stick there. Powell is in the net as he gets back to his feet here. Miche from the blue line as it's blocked in front and sent around. Miche unable to keep the blue line there. That's going to be offsides on Manda.
He almost had it in there at the blue line, just unable to keep it in.
Yeah, just too much power on it. It skips past his stick. 14-18 to play here. Man, just a total shift of momentum there in the second period. 4 goals from South County. This puck is going to go all the way down for icing.
Icing, UCI icing.
Man, we haven't had an overtime game all of playoffs, and these guys don't get to play overtime in regular season. It'd be pretty fun to have an overtime game here in state playoffs, especially for the championship here. Winner take all. Both teams have lost once.
To each other, I believe, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So these really are your two best teams.
By far. Glenn with a steal. That is
He's
a
offside.
late whistle.
Offside, South County offsides.
Kettles just couldn't get out of the zone time.
Glenn wasn't happy about it either. Not necessarily at Kettles. He didn't like the call. That's a hard call to make, though, especially at his skates. Anderson with it here. Anderson off the boards, chipping it out. Weissenberg cross-ice pass to McDonald. McDonald off the boards, sends it down. Hawks keeps it, gets it out of the zone. Lees chips it off the wall. McDonald off the glass and out. Kettles, good work along the near side. Hellman now taking it in. Lost it at the blue line. Bodies up on Lees. Beautiful play. Glenn through a screen.
Another great save.
Really good save from Snyder. That's one thing we talked about earlier, that they were doing well in the first period is defending. They're doing a good job of clearing out the slot, limiting chances off screen or shots off of screens in front, and Glenn with a good opportunity there. Snyder comes up big. Kept in by Weissenberg at the far line and then taken out. This is going to be a hit from behind. And that's a huge loss with Lees to the box. And it is, looks like it's just a rough, but if it's 2 and 10.
Yeah, he just called a minor penalty, so that's good. That's good news. As much as a penalty can be good news that it's not longer, just 2 minutes.
Yeah, that would have been a huge loss if you lose Lees. That would be, he'd be done till a minute left in this game, so at least it's not a boarding call or a hit from behind, just a roughing. And the referees have certainly been pretty consistent about that tonight and letting him play.
UCI-North penalty. Assessment number 58, Dane Lee. 2 minutes for roughing. Penalty comes to 13:07 in the third period.
But again, it's South County with a chance on the power play to make it a 3-goal lead. And they've certainly capitalized here. 2 goals on the man advantage tonight as it's sent all the way down ice by Mache.
Good clear there.
Weissenberg is forced to chase all the way down the ice here. Glenn from behind his own net. Glenn with speed. Minute 18 left on the man advantage. Glenn reading the play, cuts in and taken down hard, and Blum and Glenn got into a little bit of a scrum there after the play, after Glenn ran into Snyder here, and we've got a hooking call on Mache. This is a huge call. Gubler and Weissenberg are speaking to Brett Fuller, the head referee here.
I think he's looking for an explanation on that.
I don't know if that should be a penalty. I mean, Glenn went right at him there. With the way they've been letting them play, I don't know. What did you think?
Yeah, he had so much speed. It was just really hard to. I think the defender just felt like there's nothing else he could do, but I don't know.
He stuck his stick in, no doubt, but Glenn also hit him pretty hard, so you understand where the fans are coming from. Clearly frustrated, but it turns into a minute 11 of 5-on-3, and what you don't want to do is give Glenn this much space to make passes and make plays. Glenn, a slapper from the point that goes wide right. He'll get the pass back from Weissenberg. Weissenberg now back to Glenn. Glenn from the point got tipped in front by Ernest, who will chase it into the corner.
UCI doing a great job on this 5-on-3.
Glenn clearly orchestrating things here up from the blue line. Glenn shot looking for a tip on the back door from Bain. Bain goes down, able to keep it in though. Nice lift check there. Bain now in front, hit a stick. This will come to the near side for McDonald. 25 seconds left in the 5-on-3. McDonald tried to go short side. Rebound, 2 saves from Snyder. It goes behind the net. Ernest now. Glenn, wow, what a play there from Glenn at the blue line to keep that in with his glove. Glenn now waiting, shot through a screen. Ernest trying to get the rebound. Clark picks it up now. Clark with speed. Clark sending through, he'll retreat now.
Wisely gets back.
Lees is out of the box now, so just down to 5-on-4. About 40 seconds left of that. Glenn driving in, left wing, drop pass, miscommunication, and they're forced to come out of the zone here. Weissenberg, cross ice pass, driving down the right wing here. Blocked out in front. Gubler's been very good. He's so good in the defensive zone. Up to the blue line again. Cross ice for DeFederico. Down low for Boston Vest. Boston from behind the net. Tried to go for the cross goal and slipped off his stick. Brody Vest, blue line. Right wing for Bain, and he sent it high. DeFederico now trying to hold at the blue line, doing a good job of that, but under too much pressure, and they're forced to come out to center. Hellman, body down by Lees. It's
back to 5-on-5.
Picked up by Boston Vest. That's a huge kill. 2 power plays killed off, and a good chunk of 5-on-3 killed by UCI-North, and this is where you need a goal to get the momentum going here. Clark keeps it. Clark in alone, right pad save from Cummings. A huge save from Cummings as Clark had a semi-breakaway there after he batted down the puck to keep it at the blue line. From behind the net, in front, oh, just off the stick of Brody Vest. He had so much space in the slot. Now it's Gubler the other way.
And a stick by 10.
Great stick from Olsen as he tips it up and out of play. 9:32 to play here. Total chaos. Both teams just rushing end to end. Manda at the dot offensively here. 9:32 to play, down by 2, and
they're going to back him out of the circle.
Lionsmen have definitely been
active.
Pretty adamant about having the players stay out of the circle on face-offs. When I was playing high school, you could get pretty close in there off a draw. Kettles had it taken away by Manda, but then Manda draws a penalty on Kettles, and now UCI
hooking.
Will go to the power play. Kettles is going to get called for a hooking here. 6:43 into the third period. And like we said, right after you kill a 5-on-3 and a power play, this is where you need a goal if you're UCI, and this is where a kill comes in huge if you're the Ice Llamas. Lees with a great keep in twice at the blue line. Gubler from the slot looking for a tip in front from Anderson. Anderson gets the rebound, throws it short-sided. It is gloved by Cummings, and we'll get a whistle.
Good stop there by Cummings.
Not a lot of space there, but he would have had him beat had the glove not been positioned well. Gubler is at the dot for the offensive zone draw on the man advantage. Won it cleanly back to Clark. Clark into the slot for Gubler. Gubler with a screen shot. hit his own man Anderson. Cleared out, but only to the blue line. Clark looking for a tip in front. Rebound, pad saves from Cummings. Comes up huge as they're able to clear the slot. Gubler with a shot, got blocked in front. Rebound, put in on again. Cummings made a save. Out of the corner, unable to clear. Lees comes in from the blue line to keep it in. They dump it down low. Powell, return pass to Lees. Lees on the half wall, cuts into the slot. Goes back down low. Lees looking in front. Great stick from Olsen. And he's able to clear. He splits the defenseman and sends it all the way down here. Brixton goal applying pressure on the forecheck. Clark from behind the net. Reverses it to Gubler.
55 seconds remaining on the penalty.
Gubler down the left wing, tried to cut into the slot. Good stick there from Weissenberg. Pass goes into the slot. Clark, pad save, rebound. 2 pad saves from Cummings. And cleared off the glass by South County. Gubler now with another opportunity. Cross-ice pass for Clark. With speed, they take it in. Clark on the half wall, looking. Near side save from Cummings. And he'll freeze it. 25 seconds now left on the man advantage. Both teams have surely had their fair share of power play opportunities. South County 2 for 6 on the man advantage. UCI 1 for 4. They started 1 for 1. Bain with a great takeaway. Bain with speed, down, taken out from behind, no penalty. Bain tries to tip it in. It would have been a high stick anyways. That was a beautiful play from behind. Let's check that out again here.
I think we got a penalty here.
It looks like Glenn is going to head to the box, but let's take a look at Bain here.
Goaltender interference.
So you see Glenn take out Snyder there. That's a huge call, but a beautiful play from behind. The diving play to scoop the puck out, no penalty. Huge, huge play. And Glenn heads to the box. Not only are you on the kill now, it's a brief 10-second 5-on-3.
Great opportunity for UCI here. If they can get a goal here.
If they score in the next 10 seconds, they still got 1:50 of power play time. That's not going to happen, though. It's cleared down by Weissenberg. A beautiful play to clear it out of the zone. Boston Vest picks it up, cross-ice pass. Bringing it forward, they chip it into the zone. They're on the kill here. Can't really forecheck too much. You got a 2-goal lead. Don't want to play too aggressively here. Weissenberg, cross-ice for McDonald. He'll dump it in here. Gubler picks it up now near side. Gubler down the right wing. Gubler dangles in. Gubler, what a stick there from McDonald. Backdoor. Clark picks it up. Another great save from Cummings. Rebound comes out. Lees keeps it in at the blue line. Picked up by Anderson. Weissenberg trying to clear. It's picked up by Boston Vest, and Vest will try and clear again, but Gubler keeps it in this time at the blue line. Cross ice. Clark on the one-timer. He sent it wide. It chips out in front. Glove down by South County. They keep it in, UCI, and then Lees sends it towards the goal. Cummings saw that all the way. He'll glove it down and get a whistle.
Great pressure by UCI there. They had multiple chances, some great stops. About 6 minutes left. They got to keep the pressure up. They got to try and get one here with the man advantage while they can.
40 seconds left, and that's exactly what they'll try and do. UCI is going to call a timeout here. Try and score a goal. They're down 2. It's 6:06 remaining. We'll be right back. Offensive zone draw won by UCI. Sorry, we took the internet down for just a second there. Tried to do that during the timeout. The internet was dropping out about every 30 minutes, so we just wanted to do that preemptively while we could on a timeout and try and prevent it cutting out during play. Gubler from the slot is poke checked out of the zone.
Good hustle by Clark.
Hellman here is going to pick up the puck. Hellman shot. What a save there from Snyder. He was out pretty high on top of the crease there and made a big save. Keep it at a 2-goal game, but now the power play is up. And UCI is down down 4-2 with 5:15 to play now. Gubler with speed down the right wing. He gets it off the wall. Centering pass for Anderson is cut off. Now Glenn looking, waiting, taking his time there. Could have had goal on it, or excuse me, Hellman on a stretch pass. Has it taken away. It's chipped out in front. Behind Cummings. They keep it off the goal line. Glenn almost gave up a goal there trying to be too fancy after he cut it back into his own zone. And it's behind him. Glenn goes down, drops his stick, and just tries to help out Cummings as much as he can. Wow. A fantastic opportunity for UCI. And surely Glenn hopefully learned his lesson there. Yes, you do want to keep puck possession, but sometimes you don't want to get that close to your net. Icing is waved here. Brody Vest in a foot race. Miche beats him there. Gets it up to Lees. Lees off the boards to Gubler. Gubler lost it. Now it's Hellman on the near wall. Gubler comes away with it. Gubler now behind his own net. Near side for Lees. Lees waits. Backhand pass through the...
He's got to be thinking about that right now.
I reset it. I hit retry and it reset. Okay, I think we're good here. Internet dropped for just a second, but it came able to come back on pretty quickly here.
So your previous question was when do you pull your goalie here? He's got to be thinking about it right now.
3:30
running out
left.
of time.
Yeah, I mean, he's speaking with a couple of his defensive players here, communicating. Snyder is not looking towards the bench quite yet here. Comes out to center. Boston Vest is going to pick this up down the right wing. To the middle. Bain shot. Big save with the blocker there from Snyder. Kept into the blue line by Thomas. It goes to the corner. Boston Vest with it. Back down low. Just off the stick of Kettles. Anderson behind the goal line. Working it down low is Bain now. Bain taken to the wall by Soto, but Bain comes away with it. He'll cycle it back down low. Blum is there. Rings it around. They chip it off of the boards. Out of play here. Or out of the zone, excuse me. Almost too many men as Gubler comes off the bench. Gubler rings it all the way around. Puck comes near side. Anderson pinches in, but chipped out of the zone. Great play there by Olsen. Now chipped off by Boston Vest. Olsen ridden hard, but keeps the puck on his stick. Olsen to the middle. Keeps it on his stick. Shot goes just wide of Snyder. 2:19 to play now. Lees off the boards. Now Gubler with it. UCI down 2 with just over 2 minutes left. This is going to be icing on Hawks as he sent it in from beyond the red line. That's just a play you cannot make. You have to take that extra step at the red line to send it in there, especially with how much time we've got left.
Yeah, if he takes 2 more strides forward, he's got that, and that gives him a chance.
Now they're forced to take a defensive zone draw with 2:05 left.
Gubler's been great in the dot.
Loses a face-off there, though. And then Glenn with a shot. Rebound! Oh, Hellman almost had it. Just fanned on the forehand. Brody Vest just wide in front. Lees now. If UCI gets possession here.
Anderson lost his stick for a minute. Teammate helped him get it back.
I would imagine Snyder goes to the bench as soon as they have pretty clear possession here. Glenn able to dump it back in, though. He's at the red line. Great play. Minute 35 remaining. Glenn now with it again. Glenn just taking his time here, and it's going to keep Snyder in the cage. Minute 20 now, time winding down. They send it off the wall. Just missed the stick of Gubler now. Olsen with it. Olsen.
Plum's holding him out. He's waiting. He's trying to get the right.
Snyder's about 10 feet out. They have possession
now.
Snyder heads to the bench. 6-on-5. They go in. Glenn takes it away. Glenn gets the puck back. Glenn at the empty netter, and he buries it.
That will just about do it. Unfortunately, UCI gave it their all there. They just couldn't keep control in their offensive zone there.
Glenn from center ice, dead center of the cage. And South County, after losing that first game in Provo, that first semifinal we covered, they lost 5-3. I mean, at the end of the day, it really comes down, good save there from Cummings on the near side, really comes down to Dallas Glenn. He didn't play that first game. He's played the last two here, the 2 state championships, and clearly he is the X factor.
Yeah, he's the difference maker tonight for sure.
Glenn on the score sheet with 2 goals. 21.7 left on the clock here. It was the second power play goal from Brody Vest, assisted by Boston, that is the current game-winning goal. But 21.7 left here. And South County just moments away. Puck sent around. Anderson will send it towards the cage. It got tipped in front. Sent out of the zone by South County. 10 seconds left here.
That'll just about do it, unfortunately. Oh.
Farnsworth goes down hard here on the near side. McDonald into the boards along with Boston Vest. And South County are your 2023 Independent State Champions. They win 2 games straight. 6-1 at Steiner, 5-2 here. And they hand UCI-North 2 straight losses after losing the first semifinal game about 3 weeks ago against the same UCI-North team. And they come back, they win 2 straight, and they will take the state championship. A well-fought game, though. It ends up being 5 unanswered goals for South County. UCI played an incredible first period.
Yeah, they really gave it their heart and soul there. They came out with momentum. They came out fighting. They just could not overcome that second period.
It was the second period, 4 goals in 5:52 that ends up being the difference.
Snyder was amazing, though.
A couple highlight reel saves from Snyder on the night. Definitely could have been worse. Cummings, though, just as good. He played an incredible game. Those 2 goaltenders will shake hands here, exchange words. These guys are all really good friends. When you play 3 games at a high school level in the playoffs, you come to know each other fairly well.
It's also great to see at the high school level here, you know, just the sportsmanship. I know it's hard. What great sportsmanship, and just great young men here.
We'll do our trophy presentation here shortly. Dallas Glenn is taking his time through the line here. He was a star in last year's playoffs. He's a star this year. And he's gotten his team to the state championship. They win it here at County Ice Center in a 5-2 decision. Two power play goals from South County. They go 2 for 6 on the man advantage. Meanwhile, UCI goes 1 for 5. We talked about it last game. There were 5 penalties on UCI or on South County in the last game. UCI was unable to score any power play goals. And then this game they came out, they scored just about 15 seconds into the first man advantage, and then after that, they just looked like they were skating through mud, couldn't get anything flowing on the man advantage, and unable to score any more goals. We'll take it down to the ice here for the trophies.
As I call your name, please come up and grab your second place medal. Number 1, Anderson Steyer. Number 7, Jordan Gibson. Number 11, Luke Gardner. Number 17, Jack Richey. Number 20, Luke Soto. Number 22, Michael Noah. Number 27, Wyatt Anderson. Number 31, Charlie Johnston. Number 34, Jordan Farnsworth. Number 40, Jeffrey Powell. Number 43, Zach Lee. Number 44, Colton Park. Number 50, Stephen Hawks. Number 58, Dave Lees. Number 62, Keegan Clark. Number 77, Jack Doodler. Number 88, Lee Bloom. Head coach Brian Bloom. Assistant coaches Randy Goobler, Justin Lees, and David Torgeson. Make some noise for UCI-North Warriors!
Thanks. Sorry. I'm a step ahead.
Have the captains come get their trophy.
I like your stuff.
And if we can have the captains of the Warriors, please come and get your trophy. Thank you. Make some noise once more for the UCI-North Warriors!
These ones are not.
And now, friends, put your hands together for the Independent Division State Champions, the South County Ice Ride! Number 84, Lizard. Number 85, Boston Best. Number 88, Dallas Glenn. Number 92, Rudy Best. Number 71, Nixon Collins. Head coach, Dylan Bean. Assistant coach, Anthony DeFerico. Assistant coach, Jaden Eager. And assistant coach, Shane Best. Once again, make some noise for your independent division state champions. And if we can have the captains for the Ice Mars, please come up and grab your trophy.
Alrighty, thanks so much for joining us tonight, guys. As you can see here, these guys know each other. I mean, even after the handshake line, these guys are talking more. They have lots of close friends here, relationships.
Ton of respect for each team.
Exactly. On a great season here. We've still got more hockey, though. We've got our consolation bracket left to finish, a couple semifinal games, and then the championship games. We'll see you for those. Thank you for joining us tonight here at Salt Lake County Ice Center for our independent final. We'd like to thank Rachel Linton, our camera operator, for her great skills. Thanks for joining us here for Utah High School Hockey on Game On Live Studio. My name's Trevor Linton alongside Richard.